The 1977 model year would prove to be the last year for the Grand Prix on the second generation G body platform. Pontiac had every reason to believe that the sales momentum of the previous year would continue. For 77, all Grand Prix received a minor facelift. The front end was revised. The most significant change being the new grille design that featured a more restrained waterfall effect. The fine vertical bar treatments used in the 76 were replaced by 5 coarser bars on each side. The tail lamps were also updated slightly. The T-top from the previous year's 50th anniversary edition became a regular Grand Prix option, and the optional honeycomb wheels, first seen in 1971, were discontinued. In their place was a new snowflake-style aluminum wheel design, which actually you would see come back in the late 90s on the Grand Prix, although I think that this time around they were actually more attractive. But anyhow, that's a matter of personal choice. The ever-tightening California and federal emission standards contributed to the most confusing engine powertrain lineup in the Grand Prix history. Depending on which state the car was delivered to, there might be a Pontiac, Chevrolet, or Oldsmobile V8 under the hood. And there was a 49-state engine lineup, and the California and high-altitude lineups as well. The base GP engine for 77 was Pontiac's new 301 cubic inch 4.9-liter V8. Now, I'm not going to go into all of the details of the engines here. That almost would make its own video, and if you are interested in that, leave me a comment below, and I can revisit that. But for the purposes of this video, we'll just concentrate on the car itself. The engine shortages that were caused by this forced compliance to emission standards meant that some buyers of these GM cars did not receive the engines they had ordered. This resulted in a class action suit against General Motors by irate owners and consumer advocates. The media quickly picked up on the suit, and GM received a lot of negative publicity over the incident. As it turned out, though, the only winners were actually the dealers in this lawsuit. They took back the cars in question only after setting a mileage charge that could cost the consumer as much as $2,000. I mean, $2,000 in the late 70s, that's a lot of money. After they did this, the dealer would then have the opportunity to resell this low mileage used car at a premium. Imagine that. The big guy wins and the little guy loses. Shocking, eh? Anyhow, despite the loss of the 455 and the which engine is this fiasco, 1977 proved to be the best year ever for Grand Prix sales. Total production was 288,430 units, of which 168,247 were standard GPs. A very interesting thing happened during the 1977 model year that did not occur before or even since. A significant portion of the Grand Prix's record-setting sales figures could be attributed to the fact that the public knew that this was the last year of the big Grand Prix. The 1978 model year would usher in a much smaller car that would be powered by a new generation of V6 and small block V8 engines. Despite the claims of greater efficiency and space utilization, as well as improved gas mileage, many buyers could instinctively sense that things would never be the same for the Grand Prix or for the rest of the GM intermediates as it may happen. As a result, buyers flocked into the dealerships to get the last of the quote-unquote real thing. Because right or wrong, the new ones were not going to live up to their expectations. That is not to say that the 78 to 87 Grand Prix were not good cars. They were actually solidly designed and had great durability and average, if not spectacular, build quality. The problem was that they looked like the Monte Carlo, which looked like the Regal, which actually looked like the Cutlass too. Not surprisingly, sales of the 1978 Grand Prix dropped by almost 60,000 units, and the downward slide in sales would continue to accelerate. Basically, GM had too many cars that, they kind of all look the same. Something was lost the day the last 77 GP rolled off the line, and that something was individuality. Although Pontiac's second generation G body did lose a little up to this point, there was still a lot left. Unfortunately, that unique blend of luxury performance was something that the nameplate would not again experience for probably about another decade. And being an individual and an individuality, isn't that kind of what Pontiac Grand Prix was all about? I don't know. You tell me. Thank you for watching this video. Leave me a comment below and have yourselves a great day. Don't forget to like the video before you leave a comment below, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of any upcoming videos. Thank you for watching and have a great day.